Happy Sunday, Cadre. Forums, shavingcadre.com is still not up. So we all probably are in the shakes and fever part of withdrawals. So here's to hoping that the week at least starts with us being able to post on the forums. Anyway, so today is my date night shave. A while back I said what would be your date night shave and kind of your high, your luxury shave, using what people would say are the best products you have. I'm going to put that down just a bit. So the date night shave is what would give you the best end result with the least irritation, assuming that's what you're looking for on a date night. So none of the stuff I'm using is the most expensive that I have, which is kind of cool. It shows you can get a very awesome shave without spending tons of money. My brush is just a synthetic, where's the label, from Sterling synthetic brush. I just find I have a little bit more consistency in whipping up lather with a synthetic. I'm using Warrior of Howling Fjord, not particularly because of the scent, but because it's Argon and Evans. Actually they're club soap, but kind of all awesome stuff. I view theirs kind of across the board in consistencies as one of the best soaps I would have. The other soap I could have picked is Panacrema Nuevia. I didn't pick this, and that might be the most elite performing soap that I have. It's up there, but I also would be using Bleu de Chanel for my scent. This is because if it's my date night, it'd be a date with my wife. This is one of the first scents that she bought for me. So that's what I would wear. And the Nuevia Rosa soap is so strongly scented that without anything afterwards, that scent sticks with you the rest of the day. So I wouldn't use that because it would interfere with the scent I want to use. So let's get going here. So it is already into early Sunday afternoon. Oh, another lazy shave. Oh yeah, this was a 2-video weekend. Don't have the forums to goof around on, so figure mine has been meaning to make this video, and we'll get it done. Went out for breakfast this morning, hit Costco. So the razor I will be using is the Rockwell 6S. It's on, where's the number, which side is it? I don't know why we insist on trying to show this stuff on camera when it's tough to focus and tough to light. Anyway, plate 3. This is a feather blade. Third use for, that's funny. There's no blade in there. That'll get me awfully good with the irritation. No irritation at all when you don't use a blade. Look at this, you can catch this live. So there's our feather blade. Oh my gosh, out in that one. And all this Wilkinson stuff. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't normally make any breaks in my videos, but needed a new blade. I thought I had one loaded in there. Did not. And I went to grab one out of my drawer where I keep all my blades. The package of feathers was empty there, so rather than you guys watching me dig one out and get the saran wrap off. Anyway, here we go. That's an interesting thing also. I spend a lot of time talking about different decisions you can make in your, oh, this is so smooth, guys. In your shaving routine. and how certainly say for the most part things are suggestions rather than this is the way to do it. Everybody's face is different. Everybody's preferences are different. So anyway, every now and again, question will pop up on whatever forum you're on. How do you care for your razors after you use them? And sometimes to the detail of do you remove the blades and things like that. And it's interesting because people that put more care and concern into their stuff can make you feel bad for what you do. But I've been doing this for a decent amount of time now, and I've never run into a problem. I just rinse my blade or my razor under the sink with blade in it, shake it off, and it goes back to wherever. I won't put razors with blades in them into the storage drawer because they wouldn't be protected and then get knocked around. But anything up there is likely to have a blade in it. And I would say I have not felt degradation in a blade because it's sat. Now here's one change I would make from a standard shave to the quote date night. Is taking a lot more time around this area. I can get it. BBS fairly easily, but getting that super smooth result without irritation, that's one place. Slow down a little bit. Make sure that the angle's right. And make sure you're hitting every area. And right there as well, because this and there are hotbeds for little leftover hairs. It'll take a little bit more time doing them. Anyway, some guys will, I've read, will take their razors apart, dry the blades, they'll store the blades elsewhere, and track how many uses are on that blade. Some guys will dip their razors in alcohol because that displaces the water, so you don't have to worry about rust. Maybe a bigger deal if you use a lot of older razors, but no, the 6S is not going to rust. Like I said, I've never had any issue with any razor that I've had. And what I do is, mentioned before, I track my shaves in a different program on my phone. So rather than just one feather blade with, say, 2 uses on it, and that's why I thought this had a blade with 2 uses on it. Every razor that I have, I can tell you what was in it last. That doesn't mean what's in it now. So like, I may have, I don't know why I took that one out. In general, I would leave it in the razor until there's 3 uses. And then the next time I want to use the razor, I'd look it up. It would say there's a feather with 3 uses on it in there. And I'd take it out and replace it. Now, of course, date night, got a little weeper. That's pretty unusual. I got a weeper yesterday with that Camisori. Yeah, I look out pretty good. It's very unusual that I get weepers on a shave. Alright, rinsing. Okay. A little bit of alum. Kind of lit up down here. I don't know if that's left over from yesterday. Some days, you know, just goes that way, I guess. So rinsing out the bowl and the brush while I let the alum sit. Alright, rinse off the alum. Alright, there we go. I want to thank the owners of the shaving cadre. It being down this long, they've obviously been doing a lot of work on it. There's lemon. So excited to see the changes. It'll be weird. You know, people hate change. So I'm betting we'll be on there. Things won't be exactly where they were. You know, half of us could probably negotiate that site with our eyes shut before. But we'll be like, what happened? Where's this? Why is that not there? I'm sure within a few days it'll be no issue. Drop the brush just a little bit. See, this is I'm gonna finish cleaning up here in a second. This is where it's a little tough doing a video. I'm sure you all assume this, but without the video, if you're doing, so the alum, I do like I normally do. Witch hazel goes on right after like this, but normally the witch hazel will sit and dry a little bit more before I do the 2-in-1. And that'll sit and dry a little bit more before I do a scent. So whenever you see anything past the witch hazel, it's going on a little early because of the video. So like right now there's a little bit of soap left in this. I'm going to re-rinse it because I kind of tried to speed that process up, so it went faster for the video. Now I'm taking up all this time yapping about it. We're not even at 10 minutes. Interesting, that was quick. Anyway, that's all I'm trying to say, is when you see, at least for me, I would imagine most people that do the videos, when they do one thing and then apply another, especially this anti-stringent stuff and all that, if you're not letting that dry down, it's not doing its full job. So it's more of, you want to show your process, but you don't want people sitting there watching it. You know, I do this, I dry a little bit. Anyway, so, there, I wasted enough time to do it. Down to the dregs. You guys don't remind me to get it out of the backup bottles are out in the garage. Somebody's got to remind me there. So, and when I put on a scent like this, it's full of alcohol, so I try to avoid actually the areas that I shaved. So when I do this, I'm aiming kind of down here, so it hits the neck a little bit. But then I do it one of these, hits the back of the hair and the neck, and then I do it this, and I do this. I know. And Barbara Dave is like, do not do that, it breaks up the proteins and all. I'm sorry, it's routine, and you know, that's what you always saw like this. So I get some squirts where it's not touched. I do this, I want to spread it around my arms, especially if you're wearing a dress shirt and you're like spraying it up here and then you're covering it up. So I kind of just want to get all over down here. So when I roll it up, and anyway, there you go. hope to see you on the cadre soon. Thanks for joining me. Catch you later.